Monday. Happy August, y'all. I'm glad to see you. I have been away for a week with my family in Cancun, and we got home yesterday evening, and I'm so glad to be back and home and glad to see all of you. I've missed you guys this week. I hope that you had a really fun week with mom. She did a wonderful job. I know that. All of her crafts were absolutely adorable. So she did a fabulous job this week. I'm very, very proud of her for doing so well this week. Um, Today, I'm going to share with you our new craft paper designs. We have some beautiful, beautiful designs this month. I'm also going to be doing 6 giveaways as we always do with reveals. So today I'm giving away 6 of our mini DIY decor boxes, um, formerly branded as the Crafty Kit. And these have our spool holders in them, um, our twine holders. So I'm going to be giving away 6 of these today. Really awesome prize today. These are like $30 on our website. Or something like that. So this is a really great, great giveaway today. All right. So we're doing 6 of these. These include everything that you need to complete your spool holder. Okay, all of it is in here. So it's a ready to go kit. So I'm so glad to see you all. When you hop on, say hello, let me know you're watching. So we left last Sunday, not yesterday, but the Sunday before, and went to Cancun, Mexico. Griffin's very first trip out of the country. So it was really fun. We went with my brother and sister-in-law, and then my cousin Becca and her husband Curtis, and their 2 kids, Emma and Ace. And we just had a wonderful, wonderful time. It was really fun to take Griffin and get to see his excitement for going out of the country and getting to see, the Caribbean, which is different than Florida. It just hits a little bit different, in my opinion, especially when you're used to going to Florida. Not that Florida's not great, but the Caribbean it's got a different feel to it. And it was fun for Griffin to get to experience different culture. Um, and we went snorkeling and we rode on a catamaran and went swimming in the ocean, not just like off of the beach, but actually in the ocean. And so he got to experience that and went to an island off the coast of Cancun called Isla Mujeres. And that was so much fun. And then we also went shopping and to Cancun and ate local food. And so it was just a really fun experience. Griffin got to experience all inclusive because we did stay all inclusive. So he loved that. He enjoyed going to the bar and ordering virgin pina coladas, which at this resort they called pinatas. Um, and he enjoyed ordering virgin margaritas, and they ordered mango margaritas and all the things. You'd turn around and there they were at the bar with another drink of some kind. So anyways, it was lots of fun. So I hope y'all had a good week. I'm glad to see you. When you hop on, say hey, let me know you're watching. Hello, Dorothy. Thank you. Hi, Pam. Thank you. Hey, Rosemary. Thank you. Hello, Teresa. It was great. Thank you so much. I'm glad she did a fabulous job. She really did. Hi, Patty. Thank you. Hello, Michelle. Yay. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Lynn. I did. Hi, Connie. Hey, Gina. Hi, Patty. Hello, Heidi. Hey, Crystal. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Maxine. Hey, Danae. Thank you, Danae. Hi, Gina, Lynn, and Tamara. And I don't know, some of y'all are commenting multiple times, so I'm not sure if I've said hello, but hi, Linda. Y'all, I'm so glad to see everybody. Mom did such a wonderful job. I didn't get to see a lot of her things. I did watch her I think it was her first live I watched. And then mine and Andrew's phones kind of went haywire. Andrew actually just had to replace his phone today because it went nuts. So mine is sort of working. It's the charging is what started messing up with ours. And honestly, I think it was the humidity. If that's crazy, I don't know, but I think it was the humidity that got to our phones. And mine will no longer charge from the charging point. I have to do a wireless charge on it in order to get it to charge. Otherwise, it will not charge. And Andrew's screen just quit working. His touch screen quit working completely today. So I don't know, but anyways, so that kind of messed me up, and so I didn't get a chance to watch all of Mom's stuff and keep track of all of that. I also ended up sick at the end of the trip. I ended up with a stomach bug, so things just got a little wonky. So I didn't get to see all of her stuff. But she did send me a picture of her little snowman that she made with shells, which was absolutely adorable. So proud of her for coming up with that on her own, because she did come up with that all on her own. And I saw her little bags over here that she did. They turned out super duper cute. And here's her little tree that she did. It turned out really good. She must have the other things at her house because I don't see the other things. But anyways, she did really good. That just goes to show that she can do it. Did y'all tell her that all week? That she can do it? It gave her some confidence, I hope. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to be using my computer for our timer because I'm using my phone for the live because Mom still has the other phone. So it's gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna do our craft paper reveal. I'm gonna show you the beautiful new craft paper, giving away 6 of our spool holder bundles. These are the mini DIY decor box, formerly branded as the Crafty Kit. And these have the spool holder, which was a full size DIY decor box that we did. I don't know. I think it was last year, maybe. I don't know. It could have been the year before that. And they got 2 spool holders in their kit. So this one is just 1 spool holder, but it does come with everything that you need. It's got your paint in here, your paint brushes, all of that stuff. Okay. So we're gonna do 6 of these today. All right. So let's set our timer for a random time, okay? And we are going to, I'm going to show y'all the craft paper, okay? All right, so Mom decided this month, so I had to do my craft paper early, so I got it done in the first week or so of this past month, and Mom decided to piggyback off of it, and I love that she did that. And this month's papers feels very 90s to me. It just feels like 90s grandma in a way, and I just love it. I really love it. So mine, we'll start with mine because mine inspired hers, and it's called Threads of Home. Okay, so this is the cover page. This is what it looks like. Oh, by the way, y'all, for those of you, if you're new, I don't think I mentioned, the way to win is to comment. All right, that's the way to win. So keep those comments flowing. When the timer goes off, I will pick the first comment that I see on my screen. All right, let me see if I can pull this up on my computer. Sometimes if it works over here, it's easier to see, as long as it works. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful. It's called Threads of Home. It's got very much a 90s sort of vibe to it. So the first page is this green floral, kind of a sagey green, beautiful floral, kind of a small, you know, micro floral kind of a design. Then we have this floral that has all of these different colors in it. You might recognize this floral. We happen to love this floral, and it has been used in all different colors in multiple different sets. And this feels, it just feels, these colors and everything, don't they feel very 90s, like 90s curtains or something like that, or like a bedspread? Then we've got this fun design right here that has all of these different ovals, and then each oval has a different floral design inside. It's kind of a mauvey, peachy pink kind of a color, sort of a neutral background. We've got a plaid, of course, just a really nice blue, simple plaid. Then we've got a floral, same floral, smaller scale. Do you, Tammy? Well, some of these papers would be perfect for that. We've got a polka dot. And this has, it depends on your printer. Mine printed it a little bit of a beige. It's actually supposed to be a little pinky. So it's a little bit of a pinkish beige. On my printer, your printer, it might print even more pinkish. It all depends. Okay, we have a stripe. This stripe right here, I love a stripe. It's a floral stripe because florals are awesome. Love floral designs. And so it's kind of a deep blue, almost slate blue, and like a warm golden yellow stripe, and then the blue and green flowers. Okay, time's up. It did not go off though, for some reason. I don't know how this works. Tammy Lanham, you are the first comment that I saw though when that timer went off. Let me see if I can figure out how to make that work. Hang on just a second. Make sure I get her name written down. Tammy Vickers Lanham. Okay. All right. So, Tammy, you're our first winner. Congratulations. I get that, Kimberly. I do. Yes, Angie, she said reminds her of her mom's wallpaper in the 90s. I love that. Definitely 90s wallpaper. Okay, let me get this timer going. Okay, this looks better. Okay, hang on. I've never used this timer on my phone before. Or on my computer. So I'm not really sure how it works. Okay, that's what it is. I didn't have my sound on. That's the problem. Okay, hang on. Now I gotta get it to stop. Okay. My sound on. That's the problem. Okay, hang on. How are we gonna do this, y'all? Now I gotta get it to stop. Okay. Maybe if I just turn it down low enough, y'all aren't gonna be able to hear it. It's either you hear my voice or you hear the timer. Like you're gonna hear an echo, right? You don't want to hear an echo. So I think we'll just do it like this. All right. Can I mute this one? Hang on. Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. All right. I didn't think about that, Dee Dee. Okay. So here we go. We got it set. All right. Next one. We have this one, which is also a green floral, but it's got blue and like a pale yellow design. All right. Thank you, Lynn. Oh my goodness, Rhonda, that's so hot. I don't have an Alexa, Lori. We have never jumped on that bandwagon. Okay, next we have, so those are your 8 full size. So remember, y'all, I'm off my game, okay? I'm back to work for the first day. Not even really for the first day, for the first, like, part of the day. And I forgot to just talk about this for a minute. So let me do that really quick. So our craft paper subscription, if you're new here, you're not familiar with what this is that I'm showing you. This is our Celebrate and Create paper club. All right. And every single month we design 2 completely different sets. Now in this case, this is the first time we've ever done that. We kind of coordinated the 2 sets. This is not a normal occurrence. We did it this time. And Mom designs one, I design one. Each set has 8 full-size designs, okay? So meaning an all-over design on a piece of paper, okay? That you can print on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So you get the all-over design, all right? Then you're also going to receive 4 additional pages, and those pages are going to be your signs and embellishments, things like that, that you can use to make easy decor. You can literally frame it. You can decoupage it onto a piece of wood canvas or something like that. For instance, last month, these are some from last month that we just literally framed. So this was one of the designs. It was an 8 by 8. We just cut it out and framed it right into an 8 by 8 frame. This is from Hobby Lobby, this frame. Okay. This one right here is one that we also did. And I'm not sure what month this was from. I don't think it was last month. I think it was the month before. But this is a thrift store frame. We just made over the thrift store frame. And this was one of the designs, one of the images from that month. We just cut it out. We used a little bit of distress ink on it and framed it. And we have a beautiful piece of art. So that's the goal behind this, these additional 4 pages. Okay, timer. Lori Stroud. Lori Stroud, you are the next winner. Lori Stroud. Is to give you a way to make some easy, beautiful decor. They can also be embellishments, things that you add. I'm looking around to see what I've got. So like last month, Mom did these bags, and this was like a template that she included. And then she decorated these bags. And so there were like little tags in there on those embellishment pages. We included last month some 2.5 by 2.5 sized pieces for these little ornaments that we have on our website. So you can make little ornaments. So just all kinds of great things that you can do. All right, I'm setting the timer again. And so that's the point behind the additional 4 pages. You're going to get lots of additional embellishments, things that you can add to your projects, things that you can just create a beautiful piece of art with, just other elements. Okay. So there's typically a full page that you can do 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11. Okay. The ornaments are sold out. she said. So this one has the all over floral, and then it's got this pretty scalloped border on it with the bow at the top, and then this pretty floral in the middle. Then you've got a couple of images. These are 5x7 images, and they're ducks. I have a thing for ducks, y'all. Are y'all getting sick of them? Let me know. Let me know if you're over the ducks. But they're so 90s, and I'm loving it right now. I'm a 90s kid, y'all, so I'm all for the 90s stuff at the moment. But anyways, so we have these two beautiful watercolor images. They're 5x7. They both have a duck on them. One of them has this beautiful little cottage sitting by a pond with pretty flowers, and then the other one has the little pond or little lake with the florals, and then the duck sitting next to it. You've got a piece at the bottom that you can use like washi tape. And then you've got these pretty little embroidered looking signs down at the bottom that all say different things. You can cut these out, use them as little tags. Simple living, treasured memories, made with love, and country days are the ones that are on this page down at the bottom. Yes. Oh, I love that, Lori. Next, we have this one here, and you've got two 4x4 signs. You can use these and turn these into coasters if you wanted. You can frame these. You can make these into little shelf sitters. These could also be tags. So these all look embroidered. Everything on this page except for these pieces here, and I'll tell you what these are, look like they're embroidered. So this one here is the little cottage with the duck, and then the one below it says Home Sweet Home. You got a couple of tags that also have that. Am I saying that right? Is that or needle point? That's right. Needle point, not embroidery, right? Needle point. So these little tags say Home Sweet Home. You've got two of those. They're both slightly different, but two little needle point tags. And then these are actually book spines. Okay. So I'm going to actually craft with these this month. But these are for you to put on the spine of a book. All right. So they each say Home Sweet Home. One of them's green, one of them's blue. And they're super duper cute. Okay. And then the last page is an 8x8 with the needlepoint Home Sweet Home. And then again, more of these little tags down here that are needlepoint. They say seeds, handmade, wildflowers, fresh picked, cottage, garden notes, herbs, bloom and grow. Okay. Did I set the timer? Yes, I did. Okay. And then the last page that we include every single month is our little contact sheet. And this one right here is so that you can print this out. You can put this in a binder or something like that. Okay, Lisa Bamberg, you're our next winner. Congratulations. All right, I reset the timer. So you can put this in a binder or something like that. And every single month, you can add this to the binder. And when you're needing a specific design, you can pull out your binder and you can just flip through and take a look at all the previous months and decide which specific paper design you would like. And then all you have to do is go into your computer. Hopefully you're saving them in folders. And you'll go to August 2026. You'll find that design and you'll print that design. Okay. Super easy. You only have to print the pages that you need at that time. So you don't have to have this just large collection of paper designs that you got to figure out one, how to store, and two, how to store in an easy way so that you can go through and find what you want. Because I don't know about you, paper is the hardest item in your craft room to figure out how to store. It's the absolute hardest thing. And then trying to figure out, find one that you like or that you need, and having to dig through hundreds of sheets of paper, nobody wants to do that. Okay. So this is so much easier. So much easier. Christine, it says football vibes. I don't know why it's backwards. It shouldn't be. I'll have to get that fixed. Okay, so that is the first set. So that one is Threads of Home. So then Mom kind of piggybacked off of that one and made a beautiful set called Stitched with Love. Okay. And so this one is a little bit more, it almost takes this whole vibe and amplifies it a little bit, in my opinion. So it's like really leans into the grandma vibes, which I'm here for. Okay. So Stitch with Love, we have a quilt, and this is one of my all-time favorite quilt designs ever. There is none better, in my opinion. This is my favorite. What's it called? I can't think of what it's called at the moment. But it is my favorite. Dresden. That is my favorite quilt design. So anyways, basically it includes some of the designs from mine, and it's just put it all together into this beautiful quilt design with the Dresden, and it is beautiful with all those colors. We got a pretty plaid here that's green and blue and like that mauvey peach color, which is beautiful. And then we've got another one here that just kind of looks like a quilt to see it from the behind. That was really fast. Michelle Strassen, you're our next winner. I am actually in a hurry. I'm trying to hurry. I got to go to football practice. Okay. Michelle Strassen, you're our next winner. So we got two more winners. Then I'm going to reveal the 5 winners of the advent calendars from Friday. Okay. All right. Okay. So from a distance, it just looks like a really beautiful quilt. And when you look up close, you get a little bit more detail. You've got the beautiful flowers in the middle, and all of these beautiful designs everywhere. So fun. So much fun. I love it. And you'll see that all of these squares here, okay, are all of the designs from my collection. All right, which is really fun. Next, we've got a floral. And it's just a creamy background, and then the flowers have like that mauvey pinkish color with the blue and the green. Me too, Christine. I love them. All right, this one's really fun. It kind of looks like just folded fabric stacked on top of each other. Isn't that gorgeous? All these pretty floral designs of all this beautiful fabric all just stacked on top of each other. You could take these and you could each cut these apart. I could see this on book spines. I could see this as like washi tape. You've got all these different designs here all in one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different designs right here that you've got all together that you could literally split and use for different things. We have this one here, which is just this perfect blue that you can use for all year round for so many different things. This one could be used all year round. Okay. I can even see using this at Christmas because I'm going to be using this color for Christmas. Like you could use it for so many different things. This one is another fun quilt looking design that's just got all of these pretty florals on it. Love that. And then we've got a green, just an all over green, beautiful, fun design. You're right, Lynn. A lot of them can be used for all different parts of the year. Okay, so there's your 8 all over full size designs. Next, we have our 4 embellishment pages or signs. So this one here is just like a quilt. It's like a comforter that would have been on your grandma's bed in the 90s. It's like that's exactly what it looks like to me, and I'm here for it. So look how cute that is. So this can be cut down to an 8 by 10, I believe. I think that's what I'm assuming that's what this square is here in the middle. I don't know that for sure. I'm guessing. But either way, this is really beautiful. You could cut this down in multiple different sizes and use it like that. I know, Linda, me too. So then hers goes in more towards the sewing where mine was like the needle point. So we've got a beautiful sign here that says beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. And it's a 5 by 7. You've got 4 cute little hearts. Okay, Pam Wilkins, you are the next winner. We have one more, Pam Wilkins. Okay, let's set this timer one more time. When that timer goes off, I'll announce the last winner. Okay, so we've got these great hearts right here that can be added as little embellishments onto different things. And then you've got these little tags down here that look like little fabric tags that you can stamp words onto. Love that. Some little buttons. And then this is just like a little square that you could also stamp some different words onto. Super duper cute. Then we have another sort of full-size design that has this beautiful vase of flowers with almost like a lacy background. And then the quilt, I mean, it couldn't get any better, right? You've got the quilt, you've got the lace, and you've got the vase of flowers. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, and now we have, I believe, a 6 by 6 with several. She did really great with the embellishments this month. I'm loving all of her embellishments she did. So you've got this quilt. It literally looks exactly like a quilt that you would hang as like a wall hanging or something like that. You've got 6 different fabric tags, and they all say different things: handmade with love, and then stitched together with love. And then 2 of them are blank, so you could add your own things on there if you want it. Exactly, Scott. Exactly. Then you've got this fun little bit here that has the little safety pin in it. How cute is that? These would be perfect for your junk journaling as well. And then you've got some different little torn paper pieces over here with the different patterns. How cute. So, and then, so she gave us, wait a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gave us 5. You got an extra sheet this month. You got an extra. So then you've got this one here that is an 8 by 8. If you've got a sewing room, this would be gorgeous in that sewing room. But it's an 8 by 8, and it's like a little sewing room that's got an old sewing machine, which of course is like hand painted, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty. And then there are 3 signs down here that are 3 by 3, I think. And one of them says happiness is handmade, and then one of them's just got a fun little collection of sewing stuff, some fabric, and then the other one is a little more simple, and we've just got a pretty little pot with flowers. So I know, Susan. I mean, that would make me so happy to sit in that room, right? It just looks so inviting and cozy, and it looks like it smells good, right? Don't you just get the smell of like fresh, clean laundry when you look at that room? Okay, Angie Malloy Clator. I'm sure I'm butchering that. But you're our next winner, our last winner. And we're going to reveal the winners of Friday's orders. Angie Malloy, Maloy Clauatre. Okay. All right. Congratulations to all our winners. I see some new people on there. That's awesome. Okay. My set reminds me of your baby room. Oh, I love that. My mom says that her set reminds her of my baby room. Very 90s. Love it. I love them all. And of course, there's also with this one the contact sheet as well that includes all of the designs on here so that you can flip through and see which designs you want or need to print when you're looking for something specific that you need to print. I got to wipe my nose, and Mom's going to give me the winners. Okay, let me see if she sent it. Okay. All right. So, on Friday for our orders, we did every order went into a drawing to win a free advent calendar. Okay, the advent calendars we did last year. We had some extras, so we decided to give them away. And so if you placed an order on Friday and got 15% off your entire order, then you went into a drawing. So I have our 5 winners to reveal to you. Okay. So the first one is Connie Atkinson. Congratulations, Connie. By the way, y'all, if you placed an order during the month of July, we are so thankful and so grateful for you. It was a fabulous, fabulous month. It was our best July yet. So we're so grateful and so excited about that. So thank you all to everyone who participated. It was a wonderful July. All right, our second winner is Thursday is Thursday and Friday. Okay, Camille Gabriel. Congratulations, Camille. So Connie Atkinson, Camille Gabriel. Up next, we have April Morgan. Congratulations, April. So excited. All right, we got 2 winners up next. Y'all ready for this? All right, here we go. 2 more winners. Jeremy Bonilla. Congratulations, Jeremy. And then last but not least, Linda Ingram. All right, y'all. So those are our 5 winners of our advent calendars. Thank you all for your purchases on Thursday and Friday. We super appreciate it. Also, congratulations to Mary for winning this Shop Your Stash Snowman Challenge. All of your snowmen were amazing. I did help pick the winner as well. So I was in Cancun looking through all of the photos of everybody's snowmen, and they were all fabulous and amazing. I saw a lot of them come in last week that I had not seen yet, and they were all fabulous. So you all did a wonderful job. That challenge is always so much fun. we might have to do another one. You know, maybe we need to do a fall one. I don't know. What do y'all think? All right, I've got to go. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you won um, during our reveal today and you won one of our spool holders, send us your mailing address in Messenger so that we can ship these out to you tomorrow. Our winners for the spool holders are Pam Wilkins, Michelle Strassen, Lisa Bamberg, Lori Stroud, Tammy Vickers Lanham, and Angie Malloy. Clarature. I'm trying real hard, but I know I'm butchering it. And then our winners for the advent calendar, which will also ship out tomorrow: Connie Atkinson, Camille Gabriel, April Morgan, Jeremy Bonilla, and Linda Ingram. All right, y'all. I love you guys. It's great to be back, and I'll see y'all back here.